Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Today, my team, Muhammad Ahmad Syahir, bin JAMAL ABANA, Muhammad Zahir, NASRULLAH, ZIKRI and Muhammad OZIER will present about summary of engineering talk for seminar assignment. Okay, first start with offshore life with summary presented by IRTS Muhammad Ikmil Fadrizan bin Muhammad Hanif. Okay, start with offshore life. Okay, first PSPO and FLNG. FSPO is floating production, storage, and offloading. FLNG, floating liquid natural gas. For working hours, 24 hours operation to shift. 6 morning to 6 p.m. for 12 hours. Offshore rotation for regular crew and production and maintenance crew, 14 days work and 14 days off. Recreational and entertainment such as Wi-Fi, table tennis, pool, snooker, table, rotation, sport, and others. Also have football court because it has a big space. The picture, for example. Okay, next is central processing platform. Oil processing platform or gas processing platform. Fixed leg for shallow water, floating for deep water. Working hours also 24 hours, same with above. 6 meals per day, breakfast, lunch, dinner, supper, and tea break every 3 hours. Offshore rotation also same, 15 days work and 14 days work and 14 days off. Entertainment, Wi-Fi, table tennis, pool, snooker table, PlayStation. Also have a big space, football court, gaming studio, and gymnasium. Okay, next drilling, work over wireline activities. Working hours also 24 hours operation. 6 meals per day, breakfast, lunch, dinner, supper, and tea. Offshore rotation for regular crew, operation and maintenance crew, 28 days work and 28 days off. Because it has limited space, only entertainment such as Wi-Fi, pool, snooker table, gymnasium, or TV. Next is barge, boat, and tanker. Pipe laying, the activities pipe laying, survey, exploration, accommodation, barge, ship tanker, or cargo tanker. Working hours, 24 hours, operation, also have 2 shifts. 6 meals per day, offshore rotation for regular crew, operation and maintenance crew, 28 days work and 20 days off. Or 6 weeks day work, 6 week of day, the office hour. 3 months work or 1 month off. Also 6 month work or 3 months off. For recreational and entertainment, only gymnasium or TV. Okay, next.
Alright, next for the career as an instrument and control engineer. It is divided by 5 phases. First, operation and maintenance engineer. Second, design and engineering. Third, construction fabrication. Third, commissioning and startup. And last, system integrator, system fabricator. For the operation and maintenance, its scope is preventive maintenance, besides that, corrective maintenance or troubleshooting, and then maintenance plan, spare parts management, prepare yearly OPEX OPEX budgetary, maintenance contract management, procure and procure materials. For example, normally the position is and others. For the examples, normally position is for the this position for the operation and maintenance is instrument engineer or control system engineer, DCS engineer, instrument and control engineer. For the operator of the plant or platform, it's such as petrochemical plant, refinery plant, offshore platform, which is office. The company that we can get from this job is such as Petronas, Shell, KPOC, London, and Talisman Energy. And then for the design and engineering, for the second phase, its scope is to prepare the instrument specification and then design system architecture of the control system, sizing control valve, shutdown valves, and prepare instruments drawings, process cause and effect. For the example, this is for engineer and consultant company, operator in-house, engineering team or skid fabricator. For the example company that take this job is Zhahir, SHJ, Petronas, Shell, Repsol, Technique, Talisman Energy and more. Then for the construction fabrication, it is a project management team. We want to plan and monitor progress on construction and installation activities of field instruments such as cable laying, installation of transmitter, valves, cable trays, PLC, ICSS cabinets, skids, and then for managed contractor and subcontractor. Then quality assurance and quality control. Normally job scope will combine scope for electrical instrument, project engineer, QA, QC engineer, electrical engineer, and then platform fabrication yard and shipyard. The example we can get at place at MNC in Pasir Gudang, Sapura, and others. Sapura Kencana, Keppel Offshore Merit. And then for the commissioning and startup, this is functional test all the new field instrument and control system installed at the plant offshore platform FPSO, such as pressure, flow, level, temperature, transmitter, gas detector, smoke detectors, ICSS, PLC, shutdown valve, control valve, motor and pumps. For the function testing, for the testing all the logic programming for ICSS as per the drawing and design document, and for preparation of the startup and commissioning procedure, and then for startup newly installed offshore platform, plant FPSO. For example, for offshore facilities, the commissioning and startup, this process start from fabrication yard until start up the plant. And then platform fabrication yard and shipyard and offshore platform. Lastly, for system integrator and system fabricator, for this career instrument, system integrator is the company who is design, fabricate and perform logic programming for the control system. For the example, it's a distributed control system, fire and gas system, emergency shutdown systems, PLC, generator control system, compressor control system. The engineer for system integrator will perform the commissioning and functional test device. Functional test or service job for the system or field instrument at client's facilities such as offshore platform or onshore plant. And then normally the position is for this system integrator and system fabricator is project engineer, system engineer, field service engineer. For the such as company that take this job is Yokogawa, MSF, Foxborough, Rockwell, Siemens, HIMA and more. That's all. And I will pass this control system to my friend.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi taala wabarakatuh. Today I will explain about distributed control system or DCS. DCS is a platform for automated control and operation of a plant or industrial process. The DCS combine the following into a single automated system that is human machine interface, that is HMI, logic solvers, historian, common database, alarm management and a common engineering suite. It's also known as Integrated Control and Safety System, ICSS. DCS can cater large scale of I/O up to 100,000 I/Os. Example, Petronas Rapid, Shell Gemusut Kakak platform. So this is a figure for the DCS system architecture from the Ethernet to the output. So this single line diagram for the central control room. It's for the DCS component. Consist of number one is controller or CPU or main process. This function is to process communication control, respond as per logic program, and redundancy. Number two is I/O model for the input and output signal. Number three is communication model for the Modbus protocol. And number four is engineering workstation for engineer station. And last is operator control station, HMI, to operate control plan process. This is a CPU process model. You can see like we said before, this is for the main process. This I/O model for the analog input and analog output. This is a traditional I/O model, and this is a universal I/O model. So for the engineering workstation and HMI, you can see this workstation for engineering. This is a communication model used to communicate with other DCS system or PLC using Modbus protocol. This is a Modbus communication. So for the instrument signal, for the analog transmitter, their current is 4 until to 20 milliampere. And for the voltage 0 to 10 volt. For the process is pneumatic signal, and for the digital is limit switch, contact open close relay on off. So this is a block diagram of process control. You can see from the process plan to the instrument measurement. For the input signal, go to control system, DCS and PLC. Go to the monitor, operate console or control output analog, add final control element, and go back to process plan. That's all from me. Thank you.
Assalamualaikum. My name is OZIER. I will continue for the last part is the field instrumentation in process industry in offshore. Instrumentation is the process, plan, measurement, monitoring, and control equipment. Instrument measurement has 4 parts: temperature, pressure, level, and flow. And final control element is valve. Typing an instrument diagram as example. The left side is the simple diagram for the circuit, and the right side is the complex circuit as a complete circuit for the instrument. Next, temperature transmitter. Measure the temperature on the process, remote and direct mount type. Thermocouple high temperature, max 1000 degree Fahrenheit or 540 degrees Celsius. Pressure transmitter. Measure the pressure inside pipe or vessel. Unit used is kilopascal or bar. Diaphragm with capillary or tubing type. Next, flow transmitter. It has many type of flow transmitter, but the best for use is orifice flow meter, vortex flow meter, turbine flow meter, and Coriolis flow meter. Next, level transmitter. There has 4 types that used in this industry. For the best 4 type is division pressure level transmitter, displacer level transmitter, guide with radar level or non-contact radar level, and lastly is flow type. Wireless transmitter. The figure show the type of wireless transmitter that used in this industry and also at market. Alright. Next is on, off, or shutdown valve. It used for emergency or isolate process. Each type is a fail close. Control for shutdown system. Driven by pneumatic. So the valve will open and supply the instrument air to the shutdown valve actuator. The right side diagram is show the valve and the piping, and the downside from the diagram is the sketch diagram for the valve, for the shutdown valve. Next is blow down valve. It used for emergency or depressurized process line. It's also type fail open. Control from shutdown system. Also drive by pneumatic. Surround valve will open and supply the instrument air to the shutdown valve actuator when it used. And lastly is control valve. Pressure control valve or temperature control valve, meter valve, and level control valve. It's controlled from DCS. It's also drive by pneumatic. Positioner will control the instrument and supply to control the valve opening or closing. It have two type, fail open or fail close. That's all from us. Thank you.